This team will get you the fastest win for your Go Battle League matches. So today we're having a Whooper up on the lead while the backline is gonna be formed by Slugma and Ferocid. This unique team will apply a lot of pressure with the fast attacks, and of course up on the lead Whooper might not have the best fast attack to pressure, but still the energy gain will be crazy, so back to back body slams or mud bombs might just seal the deal against whatever your opponent is gonna have. Also Whooper is a safe pick, while at the back Ferocid and Slugma can work on situational scenarios, but still with Whooper being so easy and safe up on the lead, well, you have nothing to worry about, because Slugma here is the only fire type in the meta that can still beat down Ducklet, of course under seals, but still those rock throws are gonna be super effective and you are not gonna regret it. This Pokemon is pretty amazing, not only because of Ducklet but also because of the grass types. Also I got a new haircut, which is pretty nice, I guess. Haha, yeah. So we're having now the Bulbasaur at the back, which means that this Body Slam is gonna hurt a lot this Shadow Pokemon. Bulba is gonna take out our Pokemon, but we don't care at all because we got the Shield and the Slugma to sweep the entire team, whatever remains, at least for the second time. Ducklet comes into the battle. Hello Ducklet, goodbye Ducklet, and now we're gonna focus into the next one. Chinchou up on the lead, very good lead scenario for every single Pokemon of our line. Even Slugma can have kind of a positive battle against that one, so I'm pretty glad that we can encounter it. On the switch we're met up with a Charmer, and of course the Steel typing here will do a lot of solid work. This little guy is so thorny that can absolutely destroy down a lot of Pokemon. Now Sacklet comes into the battle, and this Pokemon is the king of the meta. Okay, you're gonna see it everywhere. So playing teams without it might be kind of a weird effort for the Element Cap, but still you can see that there are ways around it, because not only this video but also the previous one that I had the day before, you can see that we're not using Ducklet and still gonna do a lot of solid work against our enemies. Whooper now goes in, whoop whoop, against the Chinchou, and they're gonna throw their move. Of course we're gonna block once because reasons, I guess, but the second has no reason to be blocked. This is most probably gonna be just a bubble beam, gonna take it, down they go. We have 100 energy, and this Pokemon with this amazing body will just go with the slam against the Sacklet. Into the next one now with the Whooper up on the lead. They have a Shadow Whooper, whoop whoop, on a Shadow form. So we're having a shiny one. Just notice that. I didn't even realize that I have a shiny. Wow, okay, I'm gonna take that as a win. So Body Slam now against the Shadow Whooper. We can apply a lot of pressure with those Body Slams, and as it seems they can get pretty rough up against our Whooper, because they also lose the CMP, which is pretty neat. So the Bonehead will remain to the battle, but at this point we can survive pretty much anything they throw. Just a Mud Bomb, we can even tank one more, which is impressive. Ferocid, one of the tankiest Pokemon in the meta. At the back they have the Vulpix, and here comes the resisted Flash Cannon for big damage, but still not enough. At the back they have the Lilip. Things aren't looking that well for them, because we can definitely seal those moves up. However, they get the boost, and at this point they have all of a sudden a win con. All we have to do here is to respect the damage. We could easily farm down if they didn't have the boost. Another boost on the Lilip. Are you kidding me? Why did I get no boost at all on my Lilip? Because when I was playing that Pokemon anyways, and the fire type will go down to my tackles. What a crazy battle. And now let's move forward into the next one. We're gonna have the Bonehead against the Sacklet, and of course we're just gonna keep going with those Body Slams. I do not want to switch out yet. Most of the times, at least at the very first battles using this line, I was gonna go for the Body Slam, then switch out to the Ferocid, because this is the safe switch after all. But then I figured that if they get to those Bubble Beams, we can still pressure with our Whooper, so they have to bring that Brave Bird on our side if they want to have any chance at all. So taking advantage of that, I will will always allow the first move go through. If it's gonna be the Brave Bird, down they go like it is over here, and then we can go in with the Ferocid. So they respond with the immediate switch into the Cottony. They stand no chance at all with that Fairy type Pokemon. Now they return with the Ducklet, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be just a Bubble Beam. We can take this move and then to complete the farm down with the Slugma. At the back they have the Chinchou, and guess what, trainers, we're gonna keep pressuring a lot. As you can see, Slugma is having 15 on attack and a very low defense. Why, you might wonder? Well, for the defense of course we could go a little bit higher, but for the attack stat I was aiming for that break point against the Ducklet, so getting that extra damage on my Rock Throw for the Ducklet was the key element here. That's why I'm having 15 in attack. So able to farm down after we can tank pretty easily the Bubble Beam, so down they go as well. So Execute, a very bad lead for my Pokemon. We have to get out of there pretty fast, and of course our safe switch, the Ferocid, the Thorny Pokemon. Thorny against Sacklet once again. Are you kidding me? This Pokemon is everywhere. So another Flash Cannon. This time I believe it is gonna connect, they're not gonna block. Yeah, big damage, but still not enough to quite farm them down. However, they get to only the Bubble Beams, which gives me time to think, and I believe that I can definitely tank one more Bubble Beam and complete the farm down. Look at that, wonderful sightseeing here, but after all those debuffs we cannot actually get there, so down we go to the following Bubble Beam. It doesn't matter, Whooper can go in, farm that extra crucial energy. At the back now, the Executor, this is the small one, the 6 eggs which are kinda scrambled, but anyways, we're gonna block the move on the Seed Bomb, try to overfarm a little bit more right at the point that we have a double Body Slam ready to go, and I'm pretty sure that if they block here we can get to back to back. However, they respond with a switch to the Chinchou, trying to catch one Body Slam. We know better, we're smarter, and the Bonehead will just take this victory because Mud Bomb is gonna connect for super effective damage. They have nothing to throw against our Slugman, not yet at least, and the Scrambled Eggs will be fried eggs because the lava is coming and Execute is out of the way. Whoop Whoop against Whoop Whoop, let's go trainers. So normally here, as always, I will try to go for those Body Slams, and of course at some point I might switch out, I might not, because I still have Slugma at the back, so catching a move on the Ferocid might not be a very smart strategy here. So having kinda of a weird IV set on my Whooper proves to be a very wise choice, because we can take most of those CMPs. Shinies deal more damage, but still we are gonna go down before we do anything else here. So going in now with the Ferocid, charging up on energy, we have the shield advantage, and perhaps we can thread for another shield. Just remember that Slugma has a nice variety of moves, Rock Slide and Flame Charge, to obligate pretty much whatever it faces, so this can work towards our advantage if they have no shields at all. So now they go in with the Ducklet, and of course we have the Flash Cannon for big damage on the Sacklet. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, Rock Throws now are gonna do the main work around this Ducklet, and they get to the air relays. They had no Bubble Beam at all. So Lilip at the back once again. Are they gonna get a boost? I hope not. So Flame Charge now to boost up our attack stat. Otherwise I would not throw at all. I just want that extra little effort on my attack stat, which makes a lot of sense. And now they're gonna get to another move as well, the Ancient Power. Down we go, and they get the boost. Are you kidding me? And because of that boost we cannot survive with a lot of HP, and down we go. So many boosts by those Lilips, but this time we could not win at all. However, it was a pretty close one, and I'm just gonna take it. They switch into the Shadow Ducklet here, and guess what? The Rock Throws from the Magma Pokemon is gonna go in. Gary the Snail, Gary because of Bob SquarePants, you already get the reference here, and we're gonna get to the Rock Slide. At this point they are gonna block, and of course we are gonna go down to the falling Bubble Beam. It doesn't matter at all, I'm pretty sure I can go in with whatever Pokemon and still farm down. I was considering going in with a Whooper, but I was not sure if I could finish them off right on time. However, at the back there is gonna be a fire-type Pokemon on the face of the Vulpix, able to reach to the Iron Head. They are gonna block, thinking that we might go for the Flash Cannon. Whooper now goes in and things aren't looking that well for us. The only good thing that we have here is that Silk. Perhaps we can play around that and we can outspeed to the next move. We are already there, but of course we're gonna farm down. Right on the CMP, Shiny Whooper able to secure the victory against its mirror Blue Whooper, but Blooper will get out of the way, and of course Whooper will get the victory with a final Mud Bomb. So that is gonna be all for today, trainers. Thank you for watching and for staying till the end. This team is fantastic. I recommend to you extremely fast battles, and as always feel free to leave a like or subscribe to the channel, or both, whatever you feel like you have to do. So yeah, I will see you all into the next one. Perhaps this one of those videos might be just for you, just for your interest. Feel free to check them out.